Chris here, and I want to welcome you to our Global Marijuana March episode. It was a spanktastic day that I'd like to share with you all. So join me for our 28th episode of the Maritime Medical Marijuana Show. Today's show is brought to you by Compassion Society. At Compassion, we believe people who have conditions that may be treated through the use of cannabis should be able to do so without fear of discrimination, persecution, or fear of arrest. We take care of patients from Ottawa to Halifax, and by take care of, I mean we help people prepare, grow, consume, and manage their medical marijuana. So as I begin, there's a couple of shout-outs I'd like to shout out about. First of all, of course, is MUM, Maritimers Unite for Medical Marijuana, mum.ca. Look us up, get involved. We're locally what's happening, and we're doing everything that we possibly can to change the political landscape and change people's minds and get the truth out there. So check us out, see if you can get involved, and can use all the help we can get. I also want to shout out to John Turmel and the John Turmel kits that have been going around. $2 and you too can get involved in a statement of claim and wind up in federal court to ask a judge for your right to grow. Not everybody's covered by the hour decision, so that's what we're talking about. One program ends, another one begins, there's an injunction, you talk to your doctor, and nobody knows what's what. And that's kind of why we're here. So I'm going to try and clear up some of that. I have a bunch of little things that are actually kind of big that I want to go through quickly before I get to the video of the march. First off is different actions that one can take to protect themselves at this point. With the Health Canada licenses gone, the only thing that you had was the permit there, the license that you were granted by one of the licensed producers. Now, there's the injunction, so your license from Health Canada is now good again. For some people it is, for some people it isn't. For me it's not. I'm allowed to grow, but I'm not allowed to possess, if you can figure that out. So for that, there's something called a Section 56. Now, it's a Section 56 to what? It's a Section 56 to, I don't think it's to the criminal code, but basically what it is a doctor's signature is basically the most important part that you need when people are considering the marijuana as medicine. Okay, so Section 53 basically is saying if you get a doctor's approval, okay, and you keep that with you, that goes a long way in protecting yourself. Now, John Conroy, that's the lawyer out of BC, he's recommended that you can go to any of the licensed producer sites. You can download one of their applications for cannabis and get your doctor to fill that out. And I'm saying you don't even have to send it in. Okay? Just having that on hand. Once you send it in, they take it away. For example, I know one person, she sent in her pink slip, the big pink slip, her license from Health Canada, to a licensed producer to get it. And they wrote her back and they said that they didn't have anything that they could send her right now, and that's that. So she asked for her pink slip back. They're not allowed to send it back. That's as per the MMPR. Geniuses. And so she has no pink slip anymore. So now she has to go to a doctor again. The pink slip, they basically stole it from her based on Health Canada's recommendations. So Section 53 goes towards protecting yourself that way. Another idea would be if you had an old B1 or B2 form from Health Canada, get that filled out, keep that with you. That would work just as well. So that's the Section 53. It's another action that you can use to protect yourself if you're worried. Federal court. Okay, that's another thing that people can be doing to protect themselves. That kind of ties in with John Turmel and John Turmel's kits. And what that is a bunch of us were in federal court just recently to argue for our right to grow. Now, it's people like me who were not covered by the Allard injunction, the one by John Conroy out of BC. So basically, John Turmel has put together a kit that highlights about 20 points. Now, John Conroy's injunction was only made up of 4, and John Turmel's kit points out 20 points that are arguments why we should be allowed to have the access that we're looking for. Now, John Turmel's kits are basically asking for one of three things. First, I'm asking for, thanks to John, I'm asking for the government to repeal all the laws against cannabis. Sorry, the Crown, the Queen. We want Her Majesty the Queen to drop the laws against cannabis. Now, that would be awesome. Can't see it happening. It's not right there. It sounds like a dream to me, but okay, if that's the first way to go, then we'll ask him for that. Second, if you're not going to give me that, Her Majesty, I would like a Section 56. I would like a permanent exemption for medical need. Okay, I'd like to be able to grow it, use it, trade strains for different pains, and trade strains for different gains in production, because maybe you just want to grow one that does better. Okay, it all grows different, and you don't know unless you get to play around. So there's a lot of different arguments that are in with the Turmel kit, and then the last one is the fact that if you won't repeal it, and you won't give me the Section 56, then I want damages. I want damages for the pot that I had to destroy, the plants I had to destroy, my garden I had to take down, that you told me I could all have again. Doesn't matter. Everything still got destroyed. Thanks for nothing, Health Canada. You guys suck. And if I have to buy pot from the government, I want the best stuff. I mean, I was growing what I consider to be the best stuff, so I want their $15 stuff, and until I'm 90 years old. So I've got a claim for like $2.7 million in. Okay, so you're asking for one of three things: repeal, your exemption for yourself, or damages. Now, the Crown already asked the prosecutor asked the Crown to stay all our charges, and that's why we went to court, was to argue against the stay, and it looks like it kind of went our favor. I came out of the court kind of feeling a little dejected, but and a lot of us felt a little beat up. It's because we're not legal, we don't know. And after talking to John, it was very apparent that the judge was able to, if he didn't want you to talk, he was very able to stop you from talking. He did it more than once. If you got off topic, he slammed you, and that was that. The other thing was, so he let us have our point. The first thing that he had asked for was arguments against the state, but he didn't ask us. What we had prepared for were to answer that question. What he asked us was if we had any administrative changes that we wanted to make to our files. I knew nothing about that. I wasn't prepared. I didn't even know how to answer that question. So we all answered with the answers that we had prepared, which was to the first question. Now, when I talked to John Turmel, he said what you didn't understand was he let you talk, okay? Like I said, he was very capable of stopping people from talking if he wanted to. If your point was short, sweet, to the point, okay, he let you finish it, said that's not what he was asking, and he moved on to the next person. He could have corrected us all. He didn't. He let us have our say, okay? I didn't notice that, but thank you, John, for pointing that out. And it's really looking like, I mean, because the last piece of paper that we just got, the email that we got said the judge was asking the prosecutor to separate the people from the people that were covered and the people that were not covered by the Allard injunction. And John seems to think that's because they're going to grant us all of our Section 56 exemptions. Now, for the people that never get involved with the program or didn't think it was a good idea to get involved with the Turmel kits, all I have to say is, if and when we win, I'm sure that there will be a wave of y'all signing up. That being said, it was an interesting day. Didn't feel the best. The video was pretty crappy in the courtroom. We saw all 10 provinces on the screen. It was pretty neat. There's still time for everybody else to get involved. And like I said before, a statement of claim is all you're filing, and a statement of claim is your chance to go to court, okay, minus a police escort. Okay, this is your chance to go to court on your own terms and say, look, this is bullshit. I don't agree with what's going on, and I need something done about it, and this is what I want to do. And that's what your statement of claim is. $2, you can still file it. Nothing else seems easier. People pay hundreds of dollars to see a doctor. You get $2, and you get to look at a judge and talk to the judge, okay, and state your case. After that, there was the Niagra Cannabis Club. I just recently won a poster contest. Nice T-shirt. Thank you to Kelly Kush. Marijuana is safer than alcohol. Man, I got a lot of compliments on this shirt yesterday at the Global Marijuana March. Here's the poster that I won. Okay, so that's the poster that I won. It's the one that I walked around all day yesterday with, and I want to thank them at the Niagara Cannabis Club for the fantastic gift. It was this shirt, there was a tank top, a nice little hand-painted plaque, CDs, a little bracelet. There was so much stuff, it's unbelievable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a joy to participate in your contest. Didn't even know it was happening. It worked out perfect. 420. 420 went off just a little while ago, 2 weeks ago actually. Went off pretty good. There was way more people at 420 than there was at the Global Marijuana March. And a lot of fun was had by all. I actually got to fill out a couple of statements of claims right there at Victoria Park in Halifax, and got them emailed on the Sunday after, the next day. So it was fantastic. Stephen Godfrey was one of the ones I get to help him file his statement of claim on 420, and his trial is coming up. His was on the 24th of April, but the judge didn't read about the Allard decision. I don't understand that. Maybe his Easter dinner was good enough that he didn't get around to it. So that being the case, he rescheduled the trial for the 22nd of May. Godfrey is again got all the right points, got all the right constitutional challenges, and could go a long way to helping us free the weed. Terry Wood, his trial is also coming up mid-May. Terry Wood is arguing also for his licensing and for his marijuana, but his trial is important because his is about concentrates and oil. They're charging him with oil, and a lot of us as MUM members have gone up to testify to the fact that that is indeed the only way many of us can take it. Back to the Turmel kits. The Turmel kits, that's one of the things that they ask for in them is the use of oils and extracts and butters and whatever. If you want to stick it up your bum, okay, that's what you want to be able to do with it, okay? So nobody else is asking for the stuff that we want to be able to do with it. So just keep that in mind, okay? Then there's the Global Marijuana March. Okay, it was a fantastic event. There was a lot of good time, a lot of good friends, very few people. I'll get the video up. I'll show you that in a minute. And I want to talk to you about Cannabis Day 2014. That will be coming up as well. We have the same park, Victoria Park in Halifax, down by Public Gardens, tentatively booked for the park, for the event. Should be all kinds of fun. Hope to see many, many, many more people there. Don't know what else to say besides that. Looking for volunteers, okay? Looking for volunteers to put up posters, to tell people, media, all the stuff. We need to get the word out there, okay? I mean, it's all about public awareness, and unless you guys get involved, the public will never become aware. So here's the video of yesterday's march. I really wish a few more of you would have attended. It would have been nice, and please enjoy.
Half a dozen loaves of bread, 3 or 4 dozen different kinds of cookies, some of those candies, like I went and I got the little tiny bonbon ice cube ball things from the dollar store, and other little candy forms for the jujus and stuff. And I found the ones that I got in that little plastic that walked down the wood.
Okay, here we are at Victoria Park.
I've been here for a while now. Not a whole lot of folks here. Numbers are kind of low. We had uniformed officers hanging out for quite a while, so I have a pretty good feeling that scared a lot of people away. And here we sit. Okay, getting ready to do the march in a little bit. Here we are, getting ready to get her done. And we're gonna get this happening here. Here's the crew as we're getting ready. Let me back it up a bit. Whoop. Here's the crew. We've taken down a lot of the stuff so we can get ready to do the march. And about to take down the canopy. I should put this down and give them a hand. Hold on. And here we go as we march off and head out down Spring Garden Road. An organized gaggle. Yeah, we're going to come back here when we're done. Down and back.
We're coming back here for sure?
Yep. And away we go. Signs, signs. Woohoo! All right.
Side effect, purge to work out.
All right, here we come.
It really is. To eat more munchies.
As we show up at the courthouse.
Free our citizens.
Free.
No prison for cannabis. Everybody go. Hey, hey. Woo. Hey, now. Also, I'm not like that.
There we are, all of us in front of the courthouse. Nice crowd. Nice teamwork. Way to go, guys. Woo! Here we are coming back.
Could you imagine if everybody had one of these things?
That was awesome. Good times, a great big joint, and all kinds of friends. What could have been better sitting on the courthouse steps? Can't think of it. Hopefully I'll see you guys for Cannabis Day on July 1st. If not, the next MUM meeting is this Saturday, the 10th of May, at the Bedford Legion, and hope to see you there. Really, there's a lot going on, could use a lot of the help, so come on down. Remember, Mark Emery, and everyone else, of course, who is doing time for a plant. Mark is scheduled for release mid-July this year, apparently, but he's still accepting letters, books, and any conversation, so please go to www.freemark.ca for all the details. Send in your support. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the computer for tuner for the equipment I use to make the show possible. Thanks to Mum for helping me make a difference, and thanks to John Turmel for giving me a chance to make a difference, and thanks to you for watching. So be nice to each other. Peace, love, and hippie shit. Thanks.